that does not apply to life and progress.
So you got connected to content that started to help you. And maybe some films, maybe whatever, but everything was around content of people who could help you. Fantastic. So now when you connect your struggles and you say, I had struggles, but because this content was available, it helped me move from part 1 to part 3. When you are talking about filmmaking and creating the content, you'll be remembering how this thing saved you from the struggles that you had. Do you understand? So it gives you a stronger base. That even when problems come, you will keep remembering that struggle and how you came out of the struggle. And because of that, this thing, you have to do it to help the next person come out of their own struggle. Do you get that? So it then stops being a job and then it becomes a mission. And anything that is birthed out of a mission or a calling gives you meaning and purpose. And that's where your passion and all those things are involved deep down inside there. That for me is what you need to really, really focus on to help you get there. Now, the content that you need to be watching or the things that you need to do should guide you there. So you won't just be randomly checking all kinds of pages. You'll be checking pages or watching content that helps you, guide you to that place and that person that you want to become. So when you are sleeping, before you sleep, you will see that vision. Because if you don't have that vision at the back of your mind, then what's propelling you? What's pushing you? So when you go to bed seeing that dream, and there was one tool that I used, it was seeing myself at my funeral. And 4 people had to say something about me. And my husband, my children, maybe my stepchild, maybe my friend, I created 5 or 6 people. And what did I want them to say about me? So that then means that my work is cut out for me. I already know what I want people to say about me at my death. So that's what I'm doing now. I want people to say that I lived to the fullest and I died empty. I want that. I want people to say that she gave everything, forgetting whose God, Ox is God. Damning everybody that would stop her from becoming the person. I reeled it all out. I want my children to say we became free, or she taught us freedom and how to say no when we wanted to say no. So those are the things I'm doing now because I've seen the end. So that when I'm lying down on my deathbed, I'm not saying, how I wish. I'm saying, yes, I'm dying empty. When you do that for yourself, when you sit down and you're about to sleep at night, you'll be like, okay. You will see that person that you want to be. When you wake up in the morning, in fact, your dreams will be taking you there. When you wake up in the morning, excited about what you've seen and how you slept, excited about life, and you get up and you do your morning routine that targets you and takes you deeper again into this person that you are becoming, in no time, you won't have time for all this nonsense because there's a focus. The reason why we are so scattered is because we don't know what we want to do. We don't know what we want to do. We don't know where we're heading. We don't know how we're heading. Because we also think we need to know how before we make the move. You don't need to know. The how is not your business. The how is God's business. You don't need to know. You just need to make the first step. And I promise you, things will start to unfold. In fact, the thing that you thought that you'll be doing, you would have finished it in 1 year. You'll be doing something else that you didn't even know because you took the first step. So you've got to think about it. Education is great. It helps you become very good. But until you practice the education, it's like people that read. They read books. Oh yeah, what did you just read? They'll say, it's like, because people read the Bible just to be able to say in Thessalonians 22:72, in Leviticus, they don't even know what they're talking about. They're not living it. They don't know what they're talking about. They just want to be able to sound scholarly. But if scholar, they put money for pocket, professors will not be poor. Doctors, doctorates, they will not be poor. So it's not the knowing of it's the application of the knowledge and continuous application of it that keeps getting you closer. And then, I'm so big on sitting down and just enjoying the feel of it. Because the feeling is the secret. A lot of us think that is when we become this thing, we would have achieved something. Have you ever seen anybody achieve $2 billion and said, "Nah, I don't need any money again in my life"? No. They want 3 billion. So God created us to want more, to keep wanting to be better versions of ourselves. That's how spirit is. It's for fuller expansion and expression. You're not your body. You are a spiritual being experiencing an earthly heritage. It's not the other way around. Using this temple. It's not the other way around. So if you know that you're first spirit, you're like God now, ubiquitous. You are everywhere and nowhere. You can do everything that you choose to do. Everything. So connect it. Once you connect it, you have a deep reason why.